Hi, Kiara. Hi, Ania.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. Whew, y'all ready for some girl talk?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Man, I'm ready too. So I'm sure both of you know, well, we're all on social media, but
Mhm.
I'm on way more, have been due to the pandemic, of course. And now I have to get acclimated to the winter weather since I'm in a new location. But I'm on a lot. And of course, so promoting Oh Just Talk. And I have been just blown away by a lot of the comments that I see men being comfortable saying about women. And I'm like, what? Like, no, y'all, you're not gonna say anything like you're cool with, your dude saying, well, okay, technically, and a lot of the posts, they're not the primary woman, they're the side chick, for lack of a better term. But I'm like, you're cool with this? You're cool with him actually saying, oh, yeah, I'll just give her a couple of dollars. She'll be all right. I, I mean, I know everybody has different standards,
Mhm.
that won't work for me. With my personality, I'm able to, walk away and move on. Life goes on. Hey, that's your issue, not mine. I'm going forward. But the level of disrespect, it's like people can only do to you what you allow them to do. And I just feel like, and I know it's my feelings, but I wish women would just know their worth. You're worth something. You don't have to settle for this type of behavior. So
Mhm.
I want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions. Who wants to go first? Want me to pick somebody or volunteers, ladies?
I'll go first.
Okay, Kiara.
I'll go first. I agree with you. I think it does boil down to respect, and also the viewpoint that all women are not the same.
Mm.
Some women do come to the table and just want to talk or flirt or gain a little bit of money or be on the side, or
Yeah.
because that's what space that they're in their lives. And hey, I ain't knocking it. That's not me. But that's just where they're at, right?
Right.
But then there are some other women who are in a space where I want you to approach me with respect. I want you to post as if you are respectful of me or of who you are dating or whatnot. But it does boil down to kind of like the topic of this conversation today. Not all women are the same. We all cannot be approached the same. We all do not like to be talked to the same way.
That is true.
And I think it's really interesting how in a social media space, men are approaching women as if they are the same. Like,
Yes.
I can talk to you however you want, and you're just going to accept it, and this is just what it is, and I'm going to be out here, I'm going to be in everybody else's DMs and all of that.
Yes.
And I've been trying to put my finger on what that is for the longest time. Like, why do you feel as if in a social media virtual space, you can talk to people however, treat people however, post derogatory things?
And you know what,
like,
Kiara, you're right, because let's keep it real. This didn't just start because of COVID-19 and the new normal.
No.
This has been going on for a minute.
This has been a thing.
Yeah, I mean, and luckily I have a strong personality, so I can just slide and delete, not open it, don't care. A lot of women, they can't do that. But yeah, this did not just start. And I'm like, man, this disrespect is off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a lot of things at play here.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I think it's important to know that this disrespect or toxicity in relationships or situationships or whatever you want to call it.
Situation.
Some women thrive on that. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not just the men. Some women feel very comfortable having that kind of toxicity in their with their partner.
So are you
And if they
saying just to
have
say that they have somebody? Is it just to say, oh, I have
no,
what?
it's within that relationship. If they have the option of having somebody who is respectful and wants to take them on dates and wants to introduce them to their mom, or on the other hand, they have the guy who is dealing with 3 baby mamas and takes forever to text back, and they're going to take the 3 baby mama take forever to text back because they like that level of drama and what's going to happen, and it's
Mhm.
exciting for them.
Mhm.
So
Can
that's
I add to that?
expected. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I add to that? Because in the social media space, I heavily use Instagram. I don't know, I know other people use different things like Twitter and stuff like that, but I'm sure there are similarities across all.
Oh yeah.
But the normalization of women being on the side and mistreated or talked to any sort of way, or certain female Instagram influencers are dating people who have money or accolades or whatnot, and they're getting flued out or they're being given money, but on top of that they're constantly being disrespected in that social media space as well. So is this something that is being normalized because we see it all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And then women who are not on that influencer level or who aren't dating people with money or whatever, we're being flooded with messages whether we want them or not.
Exactly. And although you guys don't utilize Twitter, it is real. Every day, I get a message from a man on Twitter and Facebook every day. And I don't accept all of the friend requests that I get, especially on Facebook. If I don't know you, delete. You're right. One man told me, I had a message, don't know him. First sentence that I see is, I would love to be your sugar daddy. Didn't even open it and respond. Delete. You No, I'm not interested. I mean, and go ahead.
I think that also, I think it kind of got bad with the rise of the dating apps like Tinder, because I think it gives the illusion of choice, that there's always somebody better out there, and that you can do what you want and ultimately get what you want because now the whole world is in your phone.
Absolutely.
And I think that there's guys now who before Tinder would be a 4 and would be dating girls who were 4s. And now you have these men who are 4s who think that they can date women who are 9s. And, if you're not a 9, they're not satisfied and they're going to talk down and they're going to, there's, what's the word called? Negging? Is that what it is? Negging, where there's this thing.
I never heard of that.
I don't know if it's the right term. I'm going to have to look it up. But
Okay.
there is a whole movement between like what they call beta males, some like the nice guys who aren't really nice guys. And so their whole way of getting those 8s and 9s is to be mean to them and tear down their self-esteem, because once you tear down their self-esteem, then you build yourself up, and then that man is more attractive to her. And so like there's books and social media posts and blogs about how to do this, and it's tearing people down so that they can get what they want. So I think,
but the only way that happens is if you open up a line of communication with these individuals.
Yes, but women are looking for partners just like men are, and it doesn't have to be looking for marriage. Women are looking for things too, and like you said, even if we don't want those messages, we're getting them. So I mean, it's there. If you have a post with 2 of your friends and all the comments are saying how pretty those 2 friends are, and all these guys saying, oh, you're beautiful, oh wow, look at the girl in the red shirt, and the girl in the yellow shirt's not giving anything, why not? That's going to bother her. Like, it's out there no matter what. And social media makes it so accessible to everybody that you can't, I mean, you can't not get it.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Well, on the flip side, I don't know what you guys are going to say about this, but I do have some female friends that have also been exposed because they sent inappropriate photos. I'm going to say inappropriate. I mean, I could say nude, but to me, they're inappropriate. That will never happen. I will never send a picture of me to anybody. My next relationship, you're not getting a picture of me. So, and if you ask me, you're probably going to get cussed out, and you won't ask me that shit again. So this is what bothers me. One time, Team Vonda, all the way, I'm on your side. You do that, and somebody outs you, a man lets everybody know on social media that you 2 and 3, 4 different men. I got a problem with that. I'm sorry. Like, why would you continue to do that? I could be wrong, you guys. I can't wait to hear your opinions. I'm of the mindset that anybody that you meet online is just that. They're not real. They can be anybody they want to be. I mean, you could type a story. You could be anybody that you want to be. You don't know them. You could say that you're 40 years old, and guess what? You could be say you're a 40-year-old male. You could be a 25-year-old woman. I'm like, so y'all are gonna have to help me understand this, because I don't, like I said, the first time, that's horrible. That shouldn't have happened. But come on, what do y'all think about that?
I'll go. I first just have to say that with me being the feminist that I am, I believe that women have the option and the choice to do whatever they want. Whatever men can do, they should be able to do it and not be shamed for it.
And be comfortable with it.
And be comfortable in their choice. However, saying that I want to send pictures to Joe Schmo does not mean that I consent to everybody seeing it. And that betrayal of trust is not at the fault of the victim. That's a crime. She's a victim.
I agree. And the feminist in me too, right? Like,
yes,
we should have the freedom to do what we will with our bodies as women.
Yeah.
And by men taking our personal material and, giving that out and spreading that without our consent is definitely not okay. But in a professional space, of course, what I teach my kids who have been victimized is that everything is public and permanent. You have to approach everything with the mindset on social media that it is public and it is permanent. Like, when things are passed off to law enforcement, pictures and videos and stuff like that, they can do but so much to backtrack, to take off, delete, do whatever, they try to do to clean up for that person that somebody betrayed your trust. But also, people are shady. I don't care who you feel like you trust at this point. Like, I don't care who you feel like you love, who you feel like you trust.
Hello?
Like, people are manipulative.
They are.
And in social media space, they feel as if they can do whatever the hell they want to do with anybody's material.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not. But still, we have to remember that everybody is not out for our best interest or for our protection. And not everybody cares about our consent. It sucks, but they don't.
Exactly.
Right. I agree with that. I'm going to stop short of saying that I wouldn't feel bad for them or that it's their fault or that they shouldn't do it, because women can do whatever they want with their bodies, and that's just my final stance on that. However, I will say that I wouldn't suggest that anybody go and meet somebody on social media and then send them pictures. But yeah, I agree. I think everybody is a stranger. I think anybody can be a predator, and everything on the internet is there for, like, there's nothing you can do to erase it. It's there.
It's there permanently.
So I mean, and if that happens to you numerous times, then I think the conversation should maybe be, what's going on here that this thing keeps happening, and like, what are you not considering? What is a roadblock here? What are you looking for?
Or is it for attention?
Outcome is happening. Well, you can. I will say that ultimately, when you are in a relationship or a situationship or any kind of partnership in a romantic sexual nature,
I want a situationship.
Okay, Mom. So any of those
Are you sure?
I
don't know what it is. She said I don't know what it is, so she's gonna have
I'll tell you what it is. But any of those things, you do stuff for attention. Anything you do in a relationship is for attention.
Yeah. Okay. So what's a situationship?
A situationship is like, you're talking like, oh, this is my boo, but he's not my real boo because it's not official, but like, I feel that something there. And usually it's a person manipulating the other person.
Yeah.
And like, one person has feelings and the other person does not. And knows the other person has feelings, just strings them along.
Never mind. I don't want one.
That's why I said
yeah, I'll pass. But Ania, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I don't think that you were completely honest a couple of minutes ago about a woman being able to do whatever she wanted. Because, okay, Kiara, I feel like if I sent somebody I met on Twitter or online on social media some nude pictures, and then the guy's like, if you don't do this, I'm sending them to everybody, and they send them out, I think that my kids would be disappointed and they would be mad. I don't think Ania would have the little feminist.
I disagree.
Okay, Ania, you would be like, Mom, Mom, why did you do that?
I disagree.
Really?
I think that I would.
I'm not going to do it, so we'll never know. So
I think that I would be very upset for you, not at you. I'd be very upset for you, and I think that I would try to help you take whatever legal recourse or anything that you could do to try to assist with that.
And you know I would. But I ain't doing it.
No, I would not blame you. I would not be mad at you. I would not take that out on you because you were victimized. That's not your fault.
Awesome. So before we wrap up, did either of you have anything else you wanted to say? Any positive words?
I have something to say.
Of course.
Yeah. I just want to close out this topic by just quickly addressing the side chicks of the world. To let them know that they deserve more than being the side chick. I think that there's so many women who are villainized for being the side chick. And I think that people are not always these awful people. I think there are people who catch feelings, who genuinely think the guy's gonna leave, who genuinely fall for a person.
And they never do.
And things happen the way that they happen. And I just think that people out there should know that they deserve better than that.
They do.
Of course, on the other hand, as a married woman, if David had a side chick, we would have a problem.
You better have more than a problem. He'd be gone. Bye.
Well, Mom, obviously.
Oh, just saying. Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiara, did you have anything?
Out there.
Kiara, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Just like Ania, like, you are worthy. If that's the situation that you're signing up for, know what you're completely signing up for.
Yes.
Never agree to something that you're unclear about or are unsure about. and at any time know that you can retract your consent to being on the side. That's
Absolutely.
it.
That's right.
Love it. Love it.
And so I'm going to close out my statement with letting all of the ladies know, and men, because some men do get taken advantage of. I will let you know that it is against the law. It is against the law for a spouse to take photos of the other spouse without their permission, specifically written consent.
Absolutely.
To go a step further,
Yep.
if you've met somebody online and you've sent them photos, it is against the law unless they have a written statement from you and a text message or some other form saying that you have given them permission to share your photos. To go a step further, you don't know what they're doing with those photos.
True.
If you've sent somebody a nude photo and you find out it's been uploaded to a website, porn site, whatever you want to call it, that's the felony. So do your due diligence. Ladies, know your worth. You don't have to settle.
And men.
And men. Know your worth.
Know your worth. And then add tax.
Yep. Yeah. And what'd you say, Ania? And add tax?
Know your worth and then add tax.
And then add tax. Exactly. And you know what? And when people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
Yeah.
Right.
Believe them. You know, man, just trust me on that. So I'm not, telling you guys what I think. I'm telling you what I know. And, you know, everybody's made differently. I know my confidence level and my personality is off the chart. But when you know better, you do better.
Right.
So it is.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Kiara.
I had a little further as well, because I don't know if younger people watch this. But if you are under the age of 18 and you are sending and exchanging nude pictures or videos, that is deemed child pornography. And and you can get charges for that.
Yes.
So I would be very, very careful with the things that you send and receive, because the police will confiscate your phone. Okay.
Yeah.
So just kind of putting that out there too, that nobody's safe. It's not just us adults, but it's young people as well.
Yes.
And there's a black market. And
it is. And to follow
sure.
up for the young people, if you're in the United States of America, everybody has a digital footprint. They can say what they want. I don't care who they are. Everybody has a digital footprint. So just do your due diligence. And you know what else? If you have a question, you can hit us up. Leave a comment. Message me. I'm on all social media outlets. I'll get you in the right direction. Yeah. So with that being said, Kiara, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Yes, I am on Instagram at SoTherapistAF. And if you're into art or anything like that in a creative space, I'm also on Instagram at k.soleilartwork and on YouTube at Kiara J.
And Kiara, I'm going to actually put the actual link to your YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. I haven't done that before. I don't know why. I just thought of it right now. But I'm going to put the actual link in this one. And so, well, you can't find Ania on social media.
Can't find me.
She's in college. So she's getting her PhD, everybody. But Ania, you can still say bye.
Hi, everybody.
So please, you guys remember the comeback is always greater than the setback. If you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button for my YouTube channel. You can find me on all social media outlets at OJT Talk or at Ovonda, OHVONDA. Ania, Kiara, y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.